What's up, guys? Today in this video I want to tell you a little story to help inspire you, because it's a story about persistence and how I was able to persist through a no from a client and eventually get them to say yes. So let's get right into it. So, persistence. This is a client that I've been wanting to work with for a little while now, and it's actually a pawn shop, a local pawn shop. I know it doesn't sound that cool, but this is a pawn shop that's quite a bit different than anything else in the area, or probably that you've seen really. They have like this little theme where it's like the Wild West almost, and everybody wears like, some people even have like a pistol on their waist and things like that. And it's just kind of the dress and atmospheres like that. They call it Olathe Trading Post and Pawn. It's a lot cleaner than you'd expect. Their slogan is, it's something along the lines of, it's not what you expect, it's more than you would dream of, or something along those lines. I can't remember the exact words, but that's kind of the general gist of it. And they actually have events where they have like a horse come by and the kids get to go on it and things like that. It kind of reminds me of the show Pawn Stars, but their location is actually bigger than theirs is, and I feel like their story is actually a little bit better too. So what happened originally is I bought my engagement ring there. That's how I got them as a client. And real quick side note, if you're into social media marketing, go to clients that you know first. Go to clients that you worked with, because they're going to trust you a lot more. If you can work with a family member or a business that you typically go to, they're going to trust you a lot more and not feel like you're as much of a salesperson per se. But let's just go from there. So I knew a little bit of people at the store. I know the person that sold me the ring, had a pretty good relationship. Always been nice. She had helped me out a lot. So I asked her about the owner and told her about what I do. And so what happened is I got to talk to their marketing person and also the owner that day a little bit. And we set up a meeting to meet together and show them a presentation I made up. And we got to that meeting. I met with their marketing person, which is kind of surprising to me, a pawn shop with a marketing person. That's just crazy. And she was doing a pretty good job, pretty solid, very good events. And but I saw the problem was they didn't necessarily know how to promote the events effectively on social media. So that's where I kind of come in to help them solve that problem. And I was like, wow, if they really utilized Facebook and Instagram advertisements and Facebook's full potential and social media online presence, their business would be golden. Because I mean, that's where everybody is nowadays, always on their phones. But it's just teaching that as well. So we got to the meeting, and unfortunately, only their marketing person was there, and the owner wasn't there. And the thing was, you might be thinking right now is, they already have a marketing person. How are you going to get into this? You're just talking to the marketing person alone, one-on-one, marketer to marketer. You're going to try to take their job. But you got to think about it this way. I wasn't thinking about it in that way. I was thinking as, how can I supplement this person to make them seem even better to their boss? Because I just want to take the events that they're making and trying to promote on Facebook, but refine it so they work even better. And that's what I kind of got the point across to her. So it's like, I can make you look even better is basically what I was telling her, which was true, 100% true. I'm not trying to take her job or anything like that. And I showed her, went through my presentation, my full online presence analysis, or some people call it an audit. I call it that because I like the name a little better. But went through that with her. And it kind of sucked that the owner wasn't there, because obviously he's the decision maker. So we went through it, and she liked a lot. She liked the things that I was presenting. She liked that I took the time to make that up for their business. And so, boom, we got another meeting set up. This is key. Always set up the meeting while you're in the meeting. So set up the next meeting while you're in the meeting, because a lot of times you'll miss out and not be able to set up another one because they'll not contact you back, or lots of different things can happen. They can maybe just forget. So always set up the meeting while you're still in the meeting. That's major key. So I got another meeting set up. Owner was supposed to be there, but boom, didn't show up again. And I kind of went through my presentation one more time, but with the general manager was there, so he went and joined in the meeting. We just discussed, and I asked them more deep, in-depth questions, and the meeting was a little bit longer. I asked them to learn a lot more about the business and really what the owner was kind of looking for. So it kind of sucked that he wasn't there again. So he wasn't the decision maker. And I made one key mistake in that presentation. I put the prices in at the end when the decision maker wasn't there, and my packages weren't custom at the time. Now they are. Everything I do is custom. But I had packages and they had the prices on them. And that was a major mistake. I should have taken those prices off, because they saw those prices, and I'm sure the first thing they told him, like, it's going to be this much money, and then he doesn't know any of the value of it or what I'm doing, because he wasn't in the meeting to watch it, and they're just going to tell him the cost, and they're just going to tell him what I do, I guess. I think what the idea that he got was he wants $1,500 a month or so to just post on social media. I don't know about that. So he didn't really understand the return on investment from it. And so they contacted me. I emailed them a couple times, and the marketer email, that's who I was kind of contacting at the time. She told me that the owner said no, that it wasn't in their budget, which really sucked. And I really thought I was going to get them as a client, and it hurt me pretty bad when they said no. So what I did is I sent one more email, figuring out what I could have possibly done better a little bit. No response from that. I sent like one more, and then still no response. So I was like, wow, this sucks. So I went along, I got myself some more clients, and I'm like, maybe if I can get this client next door, that can maybe change my mind a little bit. So I got a client next door to them, and it's a coffee shop that I worked with. Some of you may have heard about the advertisement I did for them. And I was like, maybe if I get some results, they might believe me some more or something like that. I didn't know what I was thinking, or at least I just needed the confidence to go back in there. So I got the results for the coffee shop, very good, doubled her sales during the time of promotion, amazing results. So I went back in there, and the coffee shop owner actually gave me she actually gave me a referral to them. So I went back in there, like the coffee shop owner next door just gave me a referral to you guys. So that's why I'm coming back in. And I went in there like 4 times. I went in there 4 times. And well, actually first I sent the marketing person an email again with the results, and she's like, oh, I'll show these to the owner. And she did, which I came to figure out later, but I never really got a response back besides that. And so I went in the store like 4 times. Every time I went to the coffee shop, I went back right into the pawn shop next door. Every single time. And the owner was never there. The marketing person was never there. And then towards the last times, I was able to ask the general manager that was there one time, and then he was able to tell me the day that the owner would be in there, and his name is Brian. So I went back in there today. That's Tuesday. No, it's Wednesday today. No, Tuesday. And he said, I went in there, I told him what I do a little bit more, and he started to buy into it. Now that I could explain the value, that I'm not really trying to take his money, I'm trying to make him more money than what he expected. He kind of explained to me, he thought I was just a person trying to just post on their social media and get like $1,000 to $1,500 a month, which is completely untrue, trying to get them more money than they spent on me. So we got to meet up today for lunch. He invited me out to eat lunch with him today, the very next day. And so we did it. And I actually had my mic on me to record, but I felt a little bit uncomfortable and also kind of forgot a little bit. By the way, excuse this. I wish I could hide it. But yeah, just excuse that. I have no idea. It just came out of nowhere. I've been trying to get rid of it. I guess we just gotta wait, let time do its thing. But that doesn't matter. That's not what's important about the story. So went in there. I just had a normal conversation with him. Got to learn more about his business. Asked him how he got started, what mistakes he made in his business that I can maybe learn from. And that's the thing too. If you seem humble to these business owners, you ask them questions about their business and you see how you can learn from them, you come across not as a salesperson, you come across as someone who's humble, who's trying to learn, who respects what they're doing. And that makes it a lot easier to sell when you get to the end. And you don't really want to just pitch them. It's not about that. It's about helping their business. That's really what you gotta do. So talked to him for like an hour. We ate lunch together. And then at the end, I showed him the presentation that I showed the marketing person and the general manager, and he liked it. He liked that we did something personal for his business. And then I kind of explained the things that we do, and we were brainstorming advertisement ideas with each other, came up with a pretty good one. And then at the end, I gave him my $1,000 price point, which was fairly cheap, but I decided to just do that. It's like, I'll just do some simple basic services for him, and then I can pay as I get results. Then we can go even more and put more money into it, invest more, and with about a $400 or $500 ad spend on top of that. So that's the point I'm at right now, and he's digging it. He just has to talk to his team and the rest of the people just to make sure it's a good plan. And I'm meeting back up with them on next Tuesday to confirm the deal. And today I just have to finish up a basically not really a contract, but a price point and showing exactly what I would do for his business with the $1,000 price point. And so I'm just going to send that over to him today, and hopefully it goes well on Tuesday. And then From there, I'll leave a comment below and let you guys know how it goes on Tuesday. If he says no, I mean, it's okay. Maybe I'll just come back and get more results and then come back again. But I have a pretty good feeling that he's going to say yes after the things that we talked about. He seems pretty invested into it. And that's the thing, when you get the meeting with them, you try to get them invested. The more you can get them talking, the more they are invested in your idea. Because I had him brainstorming advertisement ideas. And when you get to that point, it's like they're already so invested, it's pretty much guaranteed sale. And another thing is that I'm gonna make them well more than $1,000 that they're gonna pay for me. If I get them he told me that if I get them one good client or one person, that's gonna easily make more than $1,000 back, because if they become a lifelong client, they're gonna refer people, they're gonna spend money themselves, they're gonna spend way more than $1,000 or bring in products that are worth more than $1,000 over their lifetime. And it's simple as that. That's how easy sales can be with this type of product and service. It's just so much opportunity with it. That's why I love social media marketing. So many businesses need it, and it's just awesome. So yeah, that's the story that I'm at right now. Really great experience and great learning experience. The owner is just a very, very knowledgeable person. I was able to learn a lot of things from him. And so I'm looking forward to working with them, and I'm pretty sure they're going to end up working with me at the $1,000 per month price point. So that'll be a really good deal, and I think they're going to get a lot out of it as well. So the moral of the story, just persistence, because this last month for me, like the last 2-3 weeks, have been very tough because I've not added on any new clients. I was like, wow, I'm starting to really worry whether this is going to work for me or not. And even though I had some good results and success, I was like, man, why am I not getting more clients? But then all of a sudden this week I get like 3-4 meetings set up, and now I have 2 really high potential clients. Tomorrow with Jordan Kilgauer, I might be closing a very high-end client at $2,500 per month. So really excited for that. Hopefully we can have a video for that for you as well. Unfortunately, didn't record the first meeting. That would have been sick, honestly. But it's just that thing with entrepreneurship. If you decide to do it, just be persistent. You gotta fight through those downtimes. You're gonna have downtimes, whereas like a normal job, you get paid the same every day, but you never really have any bad times, but you also never really have any very good times. And that's the thing. If you're not willing to risk having a bad life for like a month, entrepreneurship, you're never gonna be rewarded with the success that entrepreneurs have. And that's what I'm willing to go through, and I know a lot of you are too. So hopefully this video inspires you, because if you're in that downtime, don't worry, I was there. I mean, every entrepreneur goes through it. You gotta get down on yourself because you maybe haven't made sales, but sometimes it's just the way it goes. It's not because you're doing anything wrong. You just have to be persistent and keep going. So I hope this video helps you with that. It helps you have something to relate to, that I didn't have huge success the last 2-3 weeks. I didn't really get on any clients, whereas before I was getting a couple clients at least every 2 weeks. I was getting like 1 client or so, but I kind of died down. But there you go. Just got 2 very high potential clients this week, and I'm meeting with another, and also my salesperson is doing some pretty good meetings as well. So looking forward to it. We'll let you guys know how that goes. And if you have any questions on how to get into social media marketing or even entrepreneurship, leave a comment down below. Hopefully this video helped you guys. Hopefully this video inspired you guys. So lastly, I just want to say love you guys and hope you have a great day. I'm out.